wait for it. Beth, can you stand at the podium, please?
Stand here.
There you go. We'll fix it, Michael.
Okay, you fix it. Great.
Let's just move on.
We got it.
Well done, Beth. Well done.
Excellent. Well, hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful time. Good. So, when Ryan asked me to be his best man, I was thrilled. In fact, we've been saying to each other since high school that we'll be each other's best men. And yes, Ryan, when my day comes, you'll be it.
Of course.
I'd like to thank all of you for coming here today and hope you're having an amazing time honoring the love our happy couple shares for one another. And in particular, thank you again for a wonderful party to the parents of the bride and the groom. So thank you very much, this time especially for the groom's parents. Ryan and I have known each other since the 9th grade. We started playing in concert band together at Campbell Collegiate, Ryan on the clarinet and me on the alto saxophone. Ryan and I both progressed naturally into jazz band, as did our friend Adam Morecambe, who's here with us this evening as well. Adam and Ryan started into choir before I did, but it was Ryan who convinced me to come along one day and check it out, and I probably should have stopped there. But, that being said, we both had a strong affection for music, and I took to it with the same passion that he had for it too. Ryan is an accomplished bass baritone singer. He has a great ear and has excelled in many musical groups. He spent 2 years in the top singing group at Campbell and 2 years in the University of Regina Chamber Singers, and one of those years I spent singing by his side there in the baritone section before I moved away from Regina. So Ryan and I have kept in touch throughout the years. He visited me when I was living in Montreal, and I visited him when he was living in Ottawa, and then again when he was in Kaohsiung, Taiwan. In fact, it was there in Taiwan where he met the beautiful girl to his right. Christine was teaching English, as was Ryan. When I met up with Ryan in Taiwan, we spent a week with his brother Chad in the Philippines, eating and diving and having a wonderful time. And one day when we were on that island, Ryan and I didn't have anything better to do in the afternoon, and so we took all the barbershop quartet sheet music that I had brought along on vacation, because of course that's what you do when you go to the Philippines. And we sung for 2 or 3 hours non-stop in the hotel room, practicing each song and perfecting it, or at least what we thought was perfection. And at the end of the singing, we decided the afternoon would not be complete without singing for an audience. So, out we marched, out onto the balcony of the hotel, and we sang, "Hello, my baby," for anyone that would listen down below. And if you know Ryan, you know that he's not shy, and that he's always up for doing something a little zany, a little off, and sometimes very bizarre. Ryan talked to me on that trip about a girl that he had met, a beautiful girl, and could we sing for her when we got back to Taiwan? Well, of course, I said. And when we got back, we went to the school where she was teaching. We interrupted her class up on the 3rd floor, and we serenaded for her right then and there. And I don't know how you felt about him on that day, Christine, but you must have liked him enough to stick by him. In fact, you've been stuck next to him for the past 5 years, and you're marrying him 2 weeks ago. So, on to Michigan. This is the new part of the speech that nobody's heard yet. I had the honor of staying at the Fannin residence, and for a few days leading up to the wedding, they welcomed me into their home. They made me feel like another son, like a brother. Kathy is a marvelous cook. Joe flies a model helicopter. Donnie, unfortunately the brother that could not be with us today, learned to play cribbage faster than anyone that Ryan or I have ever met. Ryan impressed me with his geese-scaring abilities, and how did that go again, Ryan?
They got scared.
And Christine, so organized. In fact, at the gift opening in Michigan, Beth wanted something to put the receipts into, and Christine not only had a Ziploc bag at the ready, but within that Ziploc bag were many small other Ziploc bags to contain different kind of receipts and things. In Washington, Michigan, I discovered that apple orchards have about 20 different kinds of varieties of apples, some sweet, some tart, some a combination of both. I learned too about relationships, the small idiosyncrasies between husband and wife. On my last day, my last afternoon in Michigan, Kathy and Joe made a delicious lunch dinner, or as Beth calls it, lunner. And at the end of the meal, when the fresh apple pie was being cut, Joe realized that the ice cream was really hard, so he went inside to heat it up in the microwave for a few seconds. And Kathy had just returned from a call that she had answered in the kitchen, and she asked, "Where's Joe? He hasn't gone to microwave the ice cream, has he?" Of course he's gone to microwave the ice cream. And a little while later, when Christy and Ryan were getting the car ready to drive me to the airport, though we all felt a little rushed for time, Christy had to get the candy for the drive. Did she? Of course she had to get the candy for the drive. It's these small idiosyncrasies and realizations about each other that make us love our partners that much more. Kathy knows that Joe likes his ice cream scoopable. And to coin a line from Beth's speech, Ryan understands that feminine cars can't run without candy. So here's my final thought. You cannot love someone because they're beautiful. They're beautiful because you love them. And I can tell that you two love each other very much, and I wish you all the best. And now I would like to invite you to raise your glasses to a toast for the bride and groom. Christine, as wait a minute. Wait, I have something to say. Christine, as I have enjoyed singing side by side with Ryan for years, may you enjoy living side by side in love for the rest of your years. Congratulations.